This is a tutorial for the Delphi Decision Maker, a module built for the Sahana disaster management system. The site is located at decisions.sahanapy.org. When the site first comes up, the user is able to view certain pieces of information. If you click the Delphi Decision Maker, the active problems will come up. Let's look at the gasoline resource allocation. This is where there are 30,000 gallons on reserve after some catastrophic event, let's say Katrina. It's all the supply for the next 30 hours, and there are many groups in need for this fuel. How should this be allocated? Groups of stakeholders would be the participants here, and they would argue their needs and describe why they need the gasoline. If you're a guest, you can come up and you can see the description and criteria, but nothing else. If you need to be an active participant, you must log in. If you log in and register, you are able to vote, discuss, and have all the other functionalities available for your need. If you need to register, you simply go to log in and register, and you'll see a normal form, a regular form for registration. Otherwise, you can click login. I am using Google Chrome and have my information saved, which is a security risk, and I do not advise this. So I've logged into Sahana. It brings me up to the home page again, and I scroll back down to the Delphi Decision Maker. Now let's view gasoline resource allocation again. Notice the first site that comes up are all the paired comparisons that we described in the previous tutorial. These are all the items that have already been given in a list and of suggestions, and each must be voted on. Whether you choose the hospital over more gas being reserved, the hospital or the National Guard, which one do you prefer over the other to get gasoline? Okay, and you go down each one of these pairs and you must choose one or the other. If you don't, when you click update, you will get this error message. You haven't completed all of the available pairs. This is tedious, but it is required at this point in order to extract the information that we need to extract to give you the scale of information that you would find down here if you clicked results, current status. This shows where everyone stands now as a group on who they think should have gasoline. And this scale is not predefined by any means. It is based on one item's proportion and distance to the other. So you can see up here where the fire department has 24.74. It's not from a 0. That's from the opposing end of a negative 21.11 campus threat assessment, which just made no sense. So that's why it's all the way at the bottom. You don't even want to have to look at something like this. You can go back to the detail button, and this will give you the list of items from which to choose. You can get to the list of records by choosing edit and going through that way, but this will be changed. To get back to the active problems page, you're going to click the Delphi Decision Maker. So if you want to add a new solution, maybe you are at the Superdome and you think they need gas, you'll go to New Solution. You will find your problem number. This will be given to you, and you have to make sure to put the correct problem number, because one is going to be the desert practice and another number is going to represent the JSU campus threat assessment. So that'll make a difference. I didn't put anything in, so let's click and let's go back to the active problems. You're going to play around with the campus desert problem. So far only 3 items have been given, so it doesn't make for many comparisons. You'll update, you'll click results, and voila, there you are.